Here's another story we've been following for you since it happened, and we're getting some new details now about the case involving Trigg Kiser. He's the 3-year-old son of popular social media influencer Emily Kiser. Sadly, he drowned back in May.
So our Troy Lynch has been covering this story. He's live with us this morning up in the newsroom. Troy, we do have the police report, and it does say that Trigg was unsupervised for 9 minutes until his father, Brady, found him in the pool. But there are a lot of details that we're just never going to know about this case.
No, you're absolutely right, Emma. I mean, you could take a look at the police report right here. You could see when it says surveillance video that there are just black covering all these pages, and that kind of goes for a couple of different pages and even goes into some of the medical treatment. However, the report does state that the surveillance video did show that Trigg, when he was in the backyard, he accidentally tripped on an inflatable chair, fell into the pool, and was in the pool for 7 minutes until he was pulled out by his father, Brady. Now, there have been some discrepancies in the interviews from Brady, which prompted multiple interviews from Chandler police. So mainly the discrepancies are talking about how he believed Trigg and how long he was outside unattended, where initially he said it was only moments that Trigg was unsupervised, but then he also said it could have been 3 to 5 minutes. So obviously that prompted another interview with Chandler police, and the final report also shows about an hour before his wife Emily left to hang out with her friends that Brady made a $25 sports bet at 5:14 p.m. about Jason Tatum scoring more than 40 points in a Game 4 playoff game against the New York Knicks. Now, in the first interview, police say in the report Brady's attention was divided, and that Brady was described as watching the game while feeding their infant son and while Trigg ate dinner. However, in the second interview, he said that the game was on the TV but was focused on feeding his baby. Now, what's also mentioned in the report is the fact that Trigg was last seen by Brady near the elevated part of the hot tub, but he told police that that wasn't unusual because Trigg would always play in that part of the backyard when a parent would be outside with him. It also states that Brady knew the pool was not covered because Brady said they were having work done on it at noon the following day, and Emily stated that the family had recently gone swimming together. Now, back in July, the Chandler Police Department actually recommended child abuse charges against Brady to the Maricopa County's Attorney's Office. However, those charges were never filed. We're live here in the newsroom. Troy Lynch, 12 News, today in AZ.
Troy, thank you so much. A story that is it just haunts every parent, but to hear those details, all right, thank you so much.